Hi, I'm Neil. I am the Congregational Development Coordinator for the Diocese of Montreal, and I am here today at St. George Place to Canada because I am so excited about what's going on here, particularly around food. And they have just a really cool good news story to share about how they have continued creating food, nourishing people, serving the community throughout the pandemic, and it's a wonderful story. I'm here in the sanctuary of this beautiful building. This is a church that always puts on gracious liturgies, and they have a lovely sanctuary space here. But I'm standing in front of the altar, that central piece of furniture we have as Anglicans. And it reminds us that we are a people who gather around a meal, a ceremonial meal, a sacramental meal, but we are a people who gather around food and gathering and nourishing. And as important as it is to nourish the soul, it's also really important to nourish the body. After all, Jesus himself went around eating with people. And here at St. George's, they've been experimenting and innovating around food ministry, even through the pandemic. And I think this is an encouraging story for all of us in our communities of faith, because all of us can think about ways we can use food to reach out beyond ourselves and include the community and help people, not just with their spiritual needs, but with their physical nourishment as well. So let's go say hi to Debbie, the priest in charge here. Debbie, nice to see you.
Good to have you here.
And Debbie, you've got all this food here in your hall. What
Yes,
is this all about?
Yes. These are donations that have come in from different organizations and businesses within the community to help with our meal program. Every week, our chef and a team of volunteers produce around 400 meals that are shared with the community, and some go to Mile and Mission on the plateau, some go to the International and Cultural Organization that shares them with the homeless in Park Extension, and some go right out our door to our homeless neighbors around Place de Canada.
And so you're cooking here like it's twice a week?
Well, the cooking really happens all week long, but with a focus on Wednesdays and Fridays. But we're trying to grow that as well. So Chef Casal is amazing. He works with what he has to put an amazing meal together.
Well, like for everybody, COVID-19 pandemic has been challenging for you as well, but you guys have really kind of pivoted with all of this and kept it going and turned this into something quite amazing.
Yes. So we had a day center here for a long time, but that just became impossible to keep that open with COVID. And so we did pivot to serving meals that go out to our neighbors around us, and keep people fed, because we all need to eat.
And do you have like volunteers helping with this from the parish?
Yes, yeah. There's volunteers from the parish and the community that come in and help chop and help put everything into containers when it's all done, and help take it out as well, or help drive it over to the Mile End. And people are involved in a lot of different ways.
Yeah, I think people love food, and it's a
I know,
wonderful
we all
way.
love food,
It's just
Who
lovely.
doesn't love food?
It's a great way though to volunteer and to help others, and people get really motivated by food.
Yeah, and it's such a way of sharing love and connection. I think that, we cook with love, and the love goes into the food, and to try to share that love and connection with people as well.
Yes, and I often think it's for us as Anglicans that we're people who do have a big table as one of our central pieces of furniture in our churches. And in a way, you're living that out here by serving food and nourishing people, body and soul.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, we're here in the kitchen at St. George's Place de Canada with Debbie and with Chef Kosala, who has been laboring away here, making what looks like a delicious lunch for today. Chef Kosala, it's good to see you.
Good to see you.
So what are we having today?
Today I'm going to make around 100 order for Marlin Mission for egg fried rice, and a 50 order for our neighbors in around the church.
Wow. So you're going to be serving the people around the church and
Yes.
people at the mission.
Mission, yes.
And with absolutely delicious food. You always make the most wonderful food. It's
Thank you.
Beautiful cuisine. And I
Thank
think
you.
that's so beautiful that we think the people we serve are worth something beautiful.
Yeah, because actually I have been working around 25 to 30 years in hotel and restaurants. I've been working with very rich people. I cook for them. Then I feel I'm afraid to cook for poor, who doesn't have taste what we are doing now. That's why I try to do my best what we have, all the donation and the church help. And they really appreciate now almost 5 years. They was really appreciate and respect me when I go anywhere. That's why I want to do this continue to feed the poor and who need help.
So Gazal, we had a drop-in center for many years where people would come in and have meals and here. And then can we talk what happened with
sure.
COVID? It was just
Actually before COVID, I am opening 8 o'clock. I save around 250 cups coffee and the bread, peanut butter, jam, and around 40 cups tea, black tea. Then after 5 days, Monday to Friday, 3, I do a fully meal and 2 soups with the bread. And after the COVID come, then I didn't stop, but we are not allowed to bring people inside. But we prepare with a small group of volunteer people, around 100, 150 order for every day. We distribute to the Canadian Montreal Park. And sometimes the people come from our door, and when they ring the bell, we give coffee and the sandwich.
I'm Elizabeth Gibson. I've been a volunteer here for about 5 years. I started with working with Kosala, the chef, because I was looking for a place to redistribute some fruits and vegetables from a friend's store. And when I arrived here, he said, whatever you have, I will use it for our feeding program. So I started bringing him every day fruits and vegetables, and one thing led to another. I strongly believe in love, and love must have action behind it. From a personal point of view, because of a family member of mine who was on the street, off and on for many years, this is also my way of paying tribute to my family and paying tribute to him, my uncle who was on the street. So I have a very deep personal reason for doing this, and I grow every day, and I'm very grateful for St. George's giving me this opportunity. At the heart of this feeding here at St. George's is spirit, caring about others and wanting to show it physically by providing food, and also spiritually by our silent prayers and our goodwill, our continuing goodwill. People feel it. And I also think this is why we've had a relatively safe atmosphere at St. George's for so many years, because the goodwill that has come out of this kitchen has been felt by many, many people, homeless people around this neighborhood.
Well, I think that was inspiring. I just love hearing stories of the things churches are getting up to. And here at St. George's Place to Canada, the way they have adapted and grown all around food. And they're not just serving food to the community, they're working with the community and drawing people from all sorts of places to volunteer here in this ministry, because it's inspiring and compelling, and lots of people love food and serving others. So what could you do? How could you take what you love, not just to serve your community, but to integrate with your community and draw others to serve with you? Have a think about that, and then give us a call, because we can help you think, plan, and implement something that's meaningful for you.